Hey there people, and welcome to this video showcasing all 6 stages, EX stages, of the Trees, Fish, and a Slow Life event. This being Teatime Pleasantries, the Perilous trials. So for me, I didn't find these stages all too difficult actually. In fact, I actually managed to complete all of them on my first try, as you'll see here. So, 2 main effects that will take place across all 6 stages are the following: Sense Weakening and Weakness Accumulation. So, Sense Weakening will generate enhanced tiles and weakened tiles every round. I'm sure most of you are already familiar with enhanced tiles. They're the tiles with the plus signs on them, like you see before you. They enhance your strength of your warriors as you pass over them. However, the new tiles introduced to us, the weakened tiles, the ones with the minus signs on them, they will weaken your warriors when passing over them, decreasing their strength of the normal attack by 3% with each one. Now the thing is, while the effects of the enhanced tile only last for the round that you pass over them, the effects of the weakened tiles will actually last throughout the fight, the whole fight, or stage. So if you look above my health bar there, you can see the down arrow with a sword next to it showing that I have a stack of weakened effect on me. So the more weakened tiles you pass over, the weaker your warriors get. However, this can be countered by simply walking over enhanced tiles. So it may be advised to bring some warriors with you that can generate enhanced tiles, or even some warriors that reset tiles, because when you reset tiles, it gets rid of either the enhanced effect or the weakened effect. So even though you might miss out on some enhanced tiles, if you get rid of the weakened tiles, you don't have to worry about your warriors losing strength. Oh yeah, the other effect is weakness accumulation. It's what I just explained, the stacking effect of the weakness effects. So keep in mind, all my warriors here that you see me use, with the exception of one I think, are all max Ascension, Ascension 3, level 50, with max equipment levels, and some breakthroughs here and there. If you look at before the beginning of every fight, you can see what the breakthroughs of all my warriors are. So you can see there I'm looking at the effects. I'll get into more detail about the enemies you face and who you should prioritize in the next fight. But the most important effect you should be aware of course, is the presence of weakened tiles. So take care when you're doing these stages. So that's the first stage. Now on to the second one. Alright, so we're heading into stage 2 here. So I'm using my force team again because these first few stages have a lot of thunder enemies, and I'm just trying to take advantage of the counter element bonus. So this being EX stages, the recommended level of warriors here starts off at Ascension 3 level 40, and then slowly goes up all the way to Ascension 3 level 80. However, as you'll see in this video, I managed to do all 6 stages with all my warriors, none of my warriors being above Ascension 3 level 50. So don't worry too much if you're like nowhere near Ascension 3 level 80 with your warriors. Just make sure you have good synergy between the ones you have, and that your level ups are balanced among them all. Because you don't need like one really strong warrior and one really weak one, like affecting your balance. So most enemies here are not too much of a problem, they're just the same ones we typically deal with. You'll see here that since I know there's 2 more waves coming, I'm purposely avoiding fighting this guy here, because he does a lot of damage. And as you see in my forest team, I have no healers. So I can do a lot of damage, but I need my skills ready to do that, so I'm purposely delaying here, just to make sure I get my skills. So as you see there, I'm accumulating weakness stacks, which is not good in most cases. However, I can get around that with my skills. There is one enemy in particular that you should be focused on eliminating, but it's not present in this stage. I forgot, it's in the next one. I'll bring it up when we get there. And once again, the 2 effects I mentioned in the last stage are here. They're present across all 6 stages. So yeah, here, since I waited for my skills to be available before the next wave show up, I can do this and get rid of all of them at once, or most of them. And again, a reminder, if you're building too many weakened stacks, if you have too many weakened stacks on you, bringing down the strength of your warriors, you can counter it with enhanced tiles. So in this case, I have Hero, who can generate 2 enhanced tiles. And of course I have Nicanus and Pact, who have a chance to generate enhanced tiles. And again, you can use Warrior's ability to reset tiles to get rid of any weakened tiles that appear on the board, if you don't have access to enhanced tiles. It's better to avoid weakening yourself in that case, even if you can't get buffs. Oh yeah, and I'm sure you all know how this kind of stage works. Just make sure you're nowhere near the bottom left side there, because if the stage moves while you're there, you'll take damage from those spikes. But I'm sure you knew that. Alright, so only 1 enemy left, so I'm gonna stay away until my skills are ready, then take him down. Not much else to say, really. And don't worry, you'll actually get to see all 4 of my teams in use throughout these EX stages. So if you're curious what kind of teams I use, you'll see them here in this video. Alright, that takes care of stage 2. So I'll see you all in stage 3. Alright, so stage 3 introduces some elite enemies now, but their elite effects aren't that difficult to deal with. So in this case, this Warmonger here has Life Drain 2, which converts to 200% of the damage inflicted onto us as HP to it. So basically, don't let it hurt you, and it won't regenerate its HP. Alright, so you see those 2 enemies there on the right, on the right? Those squid-looking enemies? Those are flatlines. Flatlines should be taken care of as soon as possible. because whenever they attack you, they will cause your warrior's cooldown to extend of the skills, the active skills. And that can be very bad in EX stages, because you often have to rely on your skills immensely to get through them. So here I make it a point to take care of those two as fast as possible. Personally speaking, I say you should try to get the flat lines as soon as possible, or at least avoid their attacks. If you're not sure what the range of their attacks is, just tap on them or click on them, and it will give you like a red area showing you where they'll attack, like I'm doing right here with this Inferno. By the way, shout out to Azur, by the way. One of our more recent Water Warriors, who's really, really good. I mean, just the hologram skill just really, really works immensely. To give extra damage or to give that little bit of extension to your tile connection to max out your combos. So once again here, I want to make sure I have all my skills ready by the time the next wave shows up, so that when all the new enemies appear, I can just use all my skills at once to deal maximum damage and mitigate damage that I take. So there's the warmonger right there. So watch what I do here. You make sure he goes away. Oh yeah, I forgot to bring up one effect. The day-night thing comes up here again. So if you look at the bottom left, you see it's nighttime now. Whenever the time switches from day to night, all enhanced tiles become weakened tiles. So that's something to keep in mind when you're doing this stage. I don't think I paid much attention to it because I do so much damage, but you know, if don't let it catch you off guard. Make sure you're aware of it before you throw out some enhanced tiles. There we go. So this warmonger is about to die. Just like that. Never got to attack. So now we have one more enemy. And I think I take my time dealing with it here, so not much else to see. I think I just wait for Vice's skill to come back. Alright, that's stage 3. See you in stage 4. Alright, so for stage 4, we have another elite enemy, the Evil Eye. Its elite effect is Powerful Call 2. The Evil Eye summons more powerful Dreadblades to the battlefield. So we just had to be a little more cautious here. So same deal as before, we want to deal with that flatline as soon as possible. Unfortunately, I goofed up here. I completely forgot about its ability. So I actually almost died here in the beginning. So don't make the same mistake I did here. Either take care of it quickly or distance yourself from it. There is that Gloom Gust right there that heals, but I don't really pay much attention to it. As long as your damage output is alright, you don't really need to worry about it too much. Ooh, see here, I almost died. But thankfully I get my skills and it's all good. And once again, we have the day-night cycle here thing as well, so keep that in mind. Alright, so with the flatline actually gone, things can pick back up. Alright, that was close. So there's the Evil Eye. But there's another flatline. Want that guy gone. Unfortunately, I goofed up again. I don't think I was paying much attention when I doing this when I was doing this stage. Don't do what I did here. Either deal with the flatline or make sure you're far away from it until you're ready to deal with it.
準備が整ったと真理は告げている。煉獄のシグナル。
うつろなる人、
準備が整った。
尋問を始めよっか。誰一人逃がさない。
準備と実を引き裂いてやる。煉獄のシグナル。真理こそ唯一。
いつでもここにおりますよ。
どうして逃げるんです？震え上がれ。
Alright, so that could have gone more smoothly, of course.
もう
But
恐れることは
we
あり
got
ません。
to. So, on to stage 5.
私たちは地獄から来たのだ。負けるはずがなかろう。
Alright, so for stage 5, we see some flickers here. And as a reminder, these are the enemies that will, at the beginning of the enemy's turn, will position themselves as far away from you as possible and attack with long range attack. Sorry, long range attacks. We do have an elite enemy here. I think 1 or 2 of the flickers are elite enemies. Not present right now, but they will spawn eventually. And the elite effects, there's 2 of them. Valiant 3, as HP decreases, defense increases, up to 2.5 times the basic defense. So we gotta make sure our damage is good. We also got Absorption. Born with 10 stacks of the attack increase mark, absorbs enhanced tiles and weakened tiles every 3 rounds, gaining 2 stacks for every enhanced tile and losing 1 stack for every weakened tile. Each stack increases attack by 2%. So basically, you want to make sure as few enhanced tiles exist on the board and as many weakened tiles exist when that happens. If it's something you have to be concerned about. Once again, I don't think I paid much attention to that effect here. I was just focused on dealing damage. So since flickers will, as I said, they will position themselves as far away from you as possible, I decided to go with my Thunder team here. Because Nadine and Irodon, with their skills, can help make like a yellow path to the flickers in order to get close to them. And of course with Guanru as well, but Nadine and Irodon can put their tiles wherever I need them to be. And of course Flowing is here to help deal some extra damage when needed. Right, so there's the elite flicker. So it's just basically stronger. If we want to simplify things, you can see it has those stacks, enhanced stacks right there. And of course you see the number next to its HP bar showing how many rounds left until it activates its absorption skill. So here I'm being careful with how I use Irodon's skill. Can be tricky at times, but very useful when you know how to use it.
決を言い渡します。光よ集まれ。
So, not much else to say here. Just making sure I don't mess up here.
オイラにやらせてまだまだ。ランタンはついています。ランタンの光の下で。
Yeah, sorry for the little bits of delay, but I was just being careful.
くらえていけたのがくのコンボ。光よ敵を打ち破れ。完結を言い渡します。大蛇の光。さあ楽しませ。新記録間もなく達成。さあ裁きの時です。オイラにやらせてまだまだ。ちょっと押してみる。さあ出発の時です。木星よ稲妻静まる嵐。高めはオイラの驚愕のコンボ。光よ敵を打ち破れ。引き裂きなさい。準備完了。光よ集まれ。ランタンはついてる。ランタンの光の下で。高めはオイラが私たちを癒して。
Alright, there we go. Finally got that done.
褒めて褒めて。
Alright, only one more stage to go. See you there. Alright, so for this last stage here, I'm going to be going with my forest team. However, it's going to be a long fight, so I'm substituting in Yoya here for the healing effects. Okay, I was wrong, she is level 50. Alright. So, Minos here. Minos here is a pretty weird boss to fight. He operates very differently from all the ones we've seen thus far. So let's go over his effects real quick as this fight goes on. So Minos actually will walk around the stage a lot whenever it's his turn. So don't count on him just staying in place and attacking you if you're near him. And any tiles he passes over will become either enhanced tiles or weakened tiles. It will vary. And of course the effects from before. Like sense weakening and weakness accumulation apply here, so you know, enhanced and weakened tiles spawn every round, and the effects apply here. Now with Minos here, he has two states he can be in: the mortal state, which is he is in right now, and the Minotaur state. What state he is in depends on how many stacks of attack he has on him. Or 10 stacks of marks. If he has at least 10 stacks, he will go to the Minotaur state, where he will deal a significant amount of damage to you. But if he has less, he will stay in his immortal state. So you see here is running around, and every single tile he passes over will become either enhanced or weakened. Now how Minos' stacks are affected is like this. So anytime Minos or you pass over an enhanced tile, he will get 3.5 stacks of marks on him. But anytime Minos or you passes over a weakened tile, he loses a stack. So it's kind of a game of balance here, and deciding when to use enhanced tiles or weakened tiles. Because when you use enhanced tiles, not only do you get stronger, but he does too. And if you use weakened tiles, you weaken yourself and him. So what you saw right there was the Minotaur state, where he absorbed all the enhanced tiles and dealt damage based on how many he absorbed. I don't know the numbers behind it, so I can't really help there, but it's something to keep in mind. So some of the things about Minos before you take him on, you should know this. He is immune to stun. He is immune to aggro, repel, and other passive displacement effects. He is immune to stun, frighten, paralysis, and other control effects. And he is immune to burn, poison, bleeding, and other types of damage over time. So unfortunately, you're gonna have to rely on raw strength here to take him down. So don't worry if you if you self-solo tries to fight this guy. It can be pretty confusing on how to deal with him at first. And of course, as a reminder, while enhanced tiles will enhance your attack, or I guess in this case, negate the effects of the weakened effects, one by one, the enhanced effect only lasts for that round, but the weakened effects will stay with you and build up over time. And I'm not entirely sure if there's a set path that Minos will take every time he moves. Yeah, I don't have like a, detailed plan here on how to deal with this fight. I just kind of roll with it while keeping all the effects in mind, his skills and effects in mind. So you see he can do his thing here. Oh, look at all those weakened tiles. So of course, it might be advisable to try to avoid the Minotaur state as much as possible by walking over a lot of weakened tiles, or just avoiding enhanced tiles. But again, it stacks up though, so you get weaker and weaker as you walk over them. So you see here I'm struggling to do damage here. And we only got 8 rounds left. So I bet the strat might be to actually I don't know. I say it might be better to avoid the weakened ones and just try to go for as many enhanced ones as possible and dish out the damage quick enough.
上下がってるわよしなさい
But then again, if he goes into his Minotaur state too many times, even if you have healing, his damage might outpace that and kill you. So I'm sorry if I don't sound at all useful here.
準備はいい
Oh yeah, I guess I should have mentioned his Minotaur state also absorbs weakened tiles, not just enhanced ones. I think I only said enhanced before.
万物の終わりを知るがいいわ
So you see here, I almost got him down. He's below 2/3 health,
準備はできてない
but we only got 5 rounds left.
ご注目ください皆さんから死が遠のき
Thankfully, Yuya is a really good healer.
法に従い絶対に揺るが
And there's no stage effect here, nullifying my healing capabilities. Oh, it's so close. I might not make it.
記憶に刻みな万物の終わりを知るがいいわ
Yeah, look at that damage. It's hardly anything at this point. Actually, I can see here. What is my weekend stack? 18 or something? I can't see. But it is up there. Only one more round. Can I do it? Or did I dupe you all? Let's see where it goes first. Uh-oh. I might need to re-record this. No I don't. And there we go. That was stage 6 and the conclusion of the EX stages. Thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you feel like I deserve it. Other than that, thank you all for watching once again, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.